Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are back in the mansion, and it is actually pretty sunny outside. It is the morning, the sun has risen, and we're quite hungry. We're going to have something to eat, but before we eat, you'll notice that I have a weapon in my hand, a weapon that you might not have seen us with before. We were using the Scar in the last episode, and for some reason, I don't know why, I either overlooked it or kind of ruled it out. It is a very heavy weapon, but we are currently wielding the Barrett 50 caliber rifle, and it's fully modded out with all the mods that we had on our Scar, and we have a ridiculous amount of ammunition for it as well. We have 4 magazines which are full of 50 caliber rounds. This thing is a freaking beast, but it is ridiculously heavy. It is weighing us down like crazy right now. Yeah, it's we can see its weight is 14 kgs, so it is adding a lot of weight to, just things that are weighing us down, really. So we are going to be bringing it with us, but it's not going to be something that we're primarily holding on to. It's going to be a situational weapon. It's going to be something if we see the enemy from very far away, we're going to start taking pot shots at them with that. It's also good if we run into turrets or anything like that. That's going to be the weapon that we use for that. So it was kind of what I wanted the Scar to be, but, you know, it's just great. The only issue is that we still don't have any sights for it. Like, I haven't seen any sights out in the world, so I'm a little unsure what to do there. So we just dropped it into here, and if we have a look, we can also see that we have an additional 110 rounds for that. So we're doing okay in that department. Something that I want to do before we head out on any endeavors, I guess I should tell you what we're going to do today. Well, at least what we're going to do for the first part of today. Because the sun has risen and Dusk is able to concentrate a little bit more, she's able to reach her mind out and she has found Rupert. So we're going to be trying to chase down Rupert to tell him that we did take care of his mother. So Rupert, I still imagine being, you know, slightly younger. I imagine him being a teenager, so perhaps Dusk will be able to bring him under her wing. We do know, however, how dangerous that is. So it might be the kind of thing where Dusk brings Rupert back here, but it's like, okay, stay here, don't come outside. Because if I'm wanting to do what we need to do to the mansion, build walls and stuff like that, make it into like a safe haven, we're going to need people to do that. Otherwise, the construction tasks just take way too long for us to do. So we are going to be doing that. And I hope I've been taking feedback in the comments, and I know a lot of you just didn't enjoy us just kind of going through. I know some people like to see all the equipment that we've got, but I decided to have another look at our weapons off screen, and I've picked the Barrett out because it's just going to be an absolute freaking beast. If it hits anything, that's the thing. So on the floor here, I've made myself some boring sandwiches, and we also have some bread as well, which we might bring along for the ride. The boring sandwiches we're definitely going to eat straight off the bat. We can see that they spoil in a day, but the bread is good for a long while, and the bread is still nice and hot. Perfect, fresh bread. And having a look at, you know what, let's get full on that. And having a look at our little vehicle rig here, it looks like it's actually full on power. So let's just examine it really quick. Yeah, the plant battery is, the plant battery? Fuck. The battery is at 83%. So those solar panels have been working overtime, which is great. So we're actually getting a decent amount of power stashed in here. Now, something that would be smart for me to do is actually get the UPS station installed here. We might have to just shift all of these extra bits and pieces over. So move them across. That's entirely possible. Yeah, so we might be moving them across to where we're keeping all of our tools currently. Or move the tools across to that. You know, I think we'll probably move the tools across. The only unfortunate thing is, like, everything's going to be in one place now, so it'll be a little bit messy. But I think we'll start off by moving everything across. So we're just going to be moving it up to that north table, and I'm just going to take some filters off. And this is going to take us a while, but we're going to do it. Okay, that didn't actually take that long at all, surprisingly enough. The move all function is much faster now. Wow, okay, so we managed to move all of that across. Let's see if we can go and, oh, right, oh, well, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Oh, no, we can just stand over that, can't we? We'll deconstruct that, and we'll just do the same thing again, move everything across to there. So we're going to try and install this here first. I know this isn't what I said we were going to do, but it's something that I've been neglecting for a while, is getting this UPS battery station. So essentially what that means is that if we modify something to have, allow it to be charged by a universal power source, all we have to do is just drop it into this thing and it will charge up. So it's great. It's a good way for us to just keep things charged. So let's have a look and see if we can find where that is. It should be amongst everything here. So we don't actually want to search on that side, we want to search on this side here. Okay, so we've actually got two. We've got a UPS conversion mod as well, which is nice, so we can make something chargeable. So, UPS compatible recharging station. We want to go ahead and grab that. Let's just have a quick read of that. So it's going to be under vehicle parts. Where are you? Did we grab it? Oh, I moved it over there. Ah, I see. Yes, it is a unified power system. Oh, okay, so it's not... Okay, right, unified power system, recharging station designed to operate on vehicle power. Once installed in a vehicle storage space and turned on from the vehicle controls, it will slowly charge all tools with rechargeable batteries in that space. Awesome. Perfect. Cool. Okay. So, we are going to need to grab that. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. And we'll see about installing this. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to stand across to here. So let's go examine vehicle. And if I'm looking at this correctly, it should be right here where we want to install it. So let's go install and see what we can install. It doesn't look like we can install it there. So I'm going to need to try and figure out what we need to do to actually get that to go over there. It's a really limited amount of things that we can put on there. Oh, right, okay, so I actually got rid of our glare protection, but it is close by right now, so we should still be able to do this. Yeah, I guess I'm just a little confused as to why I can't install that there. Vehicle parts. Anything unusual? Maybe it needs to be on a box first. That could be it. Once installed in a vehicle storage space. Okay, so we do need to make a vehicle storage space here first. So, if we're going to make something, I would like it to be relatively large. It doesn't have to be ginormous by any means, but we do need to have a decent amount of space there. So we're going to have to go ahead and put a frame down first. I was being stupid. I don't know why I didn't think of putting the frame down. We need to make ourselves a light wooden frame. So, or just the wooden frame. So we go ahead and make that. Okay, alright. One wooden frame. Let's go ahead and get this thing made. Frame. Alright, wooden frame. Okay, done. It's just dropped on the ground for now. We'll examine the vehicle, go install. No, we don't want to install there. Let's install up here instead. Yay. We want to install the wooden frame, and we are just going to go... how do we want to do that, actually? Shoot. We want it to kind of go like... I think. So like that, I believe, will be correct. Yes, that's what I wanted it to do. Good. So, install. Okay, right, we've got a lot more things now. I don't think we'll see it yet. I still think we need to put in a trunk or something like it. Telescoping crane? Oh, we actually took that off. Wow, okay. Interesting. We can put a kitchen unit in there. RV kitchen unit. We've got one spare. But let's see. Oh, I thought we could install it. I was like, holy shit. I didn't realize we were that... got all excited. So, looking at this, we want to have a look at the capacity. So, the trunk obviously has a lot more space. If we make a box, I think the box might have more space than the trunk. Let's have a look. So, that's going to be 16,000. Okay, yeah. I think that has a lot more. I think the trunk has a lot more. Yeah, trunk's got heaps more. So we're going to go for the trunk. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing out on anything else, because like there are larger vehicle storage things that we can use, but I think that'll do it. And we've got everything that we need to do it. Just a steel frame, that's perfectly fine. So we're going to go ahead and make a trunk there. Now that the trunk is installed, we should, theoretically, be able to install the UPS recharging station, finally. Boom. Okay, so we've got the two. We want to use the one that's in our inventory because it's actually fully working. Okay, fantastic. So it's right there. So if we have anything that has, well, UPS power, we can just drop it right in there. So I'm trying to think about like what tools we use that, yeah, that'd be good to have that on. Obviously our head torch, that would be nice if we could modify that to make that. So let's just have a look here. We want to type in UPS and we want to take the conversion mod. I didn't actually take it. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, fantastic. And let's see if we can make this work here. So the head torch, we want to not activate it. Actually, we need to activate the mod. So if we go down to mods. Yes, no. You pick up UPS conversion mod. Okay, so where is it? I'm just being blind. It's right here. So let's go ahead and activate, and so we can see everything that we can put it into. The tablet PC could be useful. I think it's something that we probably want to try and keep on us if we can. We also would like, I think I'd like to look into making a control laptop. But I think for now, we are going to put it into the head torch, just because that's something that we do use all the time. And let's go ahead and drop our head torch into here. We just need to remember to grab it back afterwards. Now, if we go to our vehicle controls, just right here, control vehicle, that's right. Okay, so we've got the stereo here as well, that's right, wow. So we're going to go turn on recharger. So the UPS compatible recharging station is now recharging. So occasionally when I go and have a look at that, we can see that it's charging up with power. It's so cool. It's just working. That's great. So if we can make more UPS mods, that would be good for us. So we just need a small storage battery, which unfortunately, we essentially need to just grab those from vehicles, because we can't make them. We can make them from other batteries, but yeah, that's something that I should probably try and look out for, is that whenever you see a solar vehicle on the side of the road, is just go grab those storage batteries, because yeah, it only takes a second to go and grab it, and it makes a big difference in the long run. I just want to go ahead and drop these arrows off here, just so that they're out. Okay, alright, where are we at? So we've got that done for the time being. I want to have a look very, very quickly to see if we can make a control laptop at all. I don't think we'll be able to yet. No, we aren't. But I also want to potentially just grab that tablet PC just to see what we are going to be able to do with it. We've got an inflatable boat as well. I want to use that one day. I do. I really do. So it uses conventional batteries now. I would like to get a UPS in there eventually. Let's see. I know we can use that to view SD cards and other things like that. I don't think there's anything too crazy we can do with it right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think eventually we will want to make a control laptop. With that, we can actually control robots and other good things. So that would be awesome. It would save us a lot of drama in labs, especially. Okay, so we've got our food for now. I think we're just going to do a quick pop out. So we're going to go ahead and grab just our quiver and our bow for now. We'll go ahead and wield the bow, and we'll go ahead and reload our quiver. Right, did I grab the extra ammunition back? Metal arrows, there we go. Activate that quiver. Okay, and let's wear the quiver as well. That'll be smart. Oh, we're actually wearing it over the top now. Excellent. Okay, so we're just going to leave that doing its thing. We're not going to need the head torch right now. I think that's fine. So we'll leave that charging. We'll head outside. Okay, the sun is going to be irritating us, unfortunately. I guess for the time being, we could just use the telescoping umbrella, and we'll just wear our bow. Don't have to worry about our encumbrance. And we're just going to be heading up in the direction of Rupert to see if we can track him down. He does seem to be near a horde of sorts. Oh, okay, so the sun is irritating our eyes. Something that we might want to do today when we get back, because I am going to have to rest before we go too far, is potentially look at installing those, the CBM that's going to allow us to... it's got essentially deployable sunglasses in a sense. Very Deus Ex. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting closer to where he is now. Okay, so it looks like he might be in trouble here. So we are seeing some to the northwest, which I think is precisely where he is. Holy shit. Son, you are in trouble if you are up there. Okay, maybe he's not up there anymore. He kind of is. Let's zoom out a little bit and let's have a look and see what we can see. Okay, so Rupert is running away from a whole heap of trouble. Maybe actually having that 50 cal would have been good right now because we could take the attention off him. So the feral predator is the most dangerous thing here. That and the frickin' necromancer in the back who's just going to be able to keep on bringing them back from the dead. But the feral predator can stab you with this. Yeah, it's not good. It ain't good. And I don't know if Rupert is going to be able to survive this or not. I think it's the bloody curse of Dusk again. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that, store that in our inventory. We'll see if we can very quickly shoot this sucker down, and we can. We're still very good with the bow, thankfully. And Rupert, I'm sorry, my friend, but I don't think you're going to make it here. Wow, that's a terrible chance to hit. Okay, well, we'll wait a little bit more. Okay, yeah, we can actually get a better chance just by waiting, but he is also getting closer to us as well. The good thing with the bow, at least, is that we keep our shot. And, okay, I'm okay with what we did there. We're just going to drop that on the ground. The priority was taking down that Necromancer. If we didn't take him down, then it would have been bad. But this grappler has kind of grabbed onto us. We are striking again and again, trying our best to cut through them. As Rupert starts to lose blood, what can we do to help? We shout at the top of our lungs, hoping to get the attention of the dead, but they continue to strike at Rupert. We move closer, but before we can get there, Rupert falls. God damn this curse. Dusk is really not lucky in that regard. And you know what? I just realized something. I meant to reload our submachine gun before we left, and I totally didn't. The Feral Predator we should still be able to handle though. However, he has leapt right towards us. We managed to slam our talon into him. But god damn! Okay, he's got us bleeding. He's cut straight through, impaled our torso. Okay, right. This is danger zone now. I'm going to activate our holster, hope that we have some ammunition, and sure enough, we do. It's fully automatic at the moment. We are just going to shoot into this Feral Predator. And as we do, we actually kill a firefighter zombie in the back as well. So Dusk doing a good job there at the very least. We drop the submachine gun to the ground and we start striking out at the skeletal dog in front of us. But the thing is quick, but we are too. And Dusk increases her dodging skill as she starts to slash into the tough zombie in front of her. Her elbow pads being dented as the skeletal dog holds on as best it can. But it does not succeed. Only budgies do. Oh my god. Okay, alright, let's go ahead, holster that submachine gun. Do we have any bandages? We do. We need to apply that bandage to our torso, otherwise we are going to bleed out. We're going to apply another bandage there to our torso, and we stop the bleeding. Okay, we are alive, we're okay, but the Feral Predator can be very bad for that reason alone, that they can just very, very quickly mess us up in all kinds of bad ways. Okay, so we'll take that. Yep, sure, definitely. And are we going to take the time to butcher these suckers? Well, we're here. We might as well, right? Let's have a boring sandwich, because that's what we do. And where is the telescoping umbrella? It's right there. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we do want to wield that. So we'll go ahead and wield the bow, and we'll just get to butchering. Because we're here, we might as well make the most of it. And Rupert, I'm sorry, my friend. This is just the way it is. Oh dear. I was going to break into song then, but I decided against it. I'm like, no, too much of that today. Too much. Okay, cut up that and the Z9 as well. Was there anything interesting there? The tainted bones I think we'll start taking again as well. I'm saying that though, no, we're going to throw them out. Because we're full. Tainted bones. There we go. Alright, let's activate our quiver while I remember to do so. Get those arrows back in there, and we'll grab some of that tainted meat. We could take some stuff. Let's see what Rupert has available to him. This is the firefighter. Go ahead and take those batteries. Oh, we can take batteries from there as well. Perfect. Butcher this sucker, and... no, we're not going to be able... we'll pretty much only be able to take one, so I'll just leave that for now. Let's go see Rupert. Rupert had a bottle of vodka for pelt. Okay, he had a few interesting things on him, but we are just going to leave him there. Dusk really wasn't attached to this boy at all. I guess... damn it. Okay, we'll show him some kind of respect. Let's go ahead and shift him over towards this bush, in the hopes that we're going to be able to dispose of him with some kind of respect. Here we go. Confirm, stop moving items? No. I don't know why. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and activate our lighter. Light that bush on fire. Farewell, Rupert. I'm sorry we couldn't do more to help you. Alright, let's head back home. That was a bit of a failure. It's the way it is. Every time that Dusk finds someone, she loses them. But she survives. She still survives. My longest lived survivor, both on camera and off camera now, she's survived a decent while. Okay, so let's go ahead and drink that. It has been a year now. It's actually been a year for her, because we've come back into spring, right? We started in spring, and we're now back into spring, so it's been a year. Every single time we do roll round into spring, it has been a full year for Dusk, and what a year it's been for her so far. What a year it's been for us as well. Let's have another boring sandwich, see if we can... No, we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to overdo it. We'll drop the tainted meat off. I don't think... We might have the charcoal to actually preserve some of this, though, so we'll head out. We did fire it. Is it still going? No, it's done. Excellent. Okay, good. That's a decent amount of charcoal. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, we want to do that. Start moving things across. We're just going to have to move that onto the square that we're on, because it gets angry if I'm trying to put it into the door. Alright. Slowly, slowly shifting. That's actually... No, I know. You don't have to tell me twice. Don't worry. Okay, and that should be good here. We should be able to... are we going to be able to pick that up at all, I wonder? Let's just let go of that for a moment. Store it in our inventory. And see if we can grab all of that just for a second. Wield it, and go ahead and put it in there. Okay. Oh, that's the charcoal rack. We actually don't need it in the charcoal rack. We can't take it out, can we? Son of a bitch. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I can't unload it, can I? Fuck. God damn it. Well, that was stupid. That was really dumb. But that's just the way I am sometimes. Oh dear, well that is what it is. What would be good is if I can get a dehydrator and work it into one of our stations here. Now what stations do we actually have? I need to remind myself here. So we have the chemistry, so we got the electric forge, we've got the chemistry station. If we can get an RV kitchen station here as well, then we'll be kind of sorted. Because we'll be able to dehydrate with that. So, let's see. If I'm going to install that, we're going to have to install it up the top here, where we've got everything else at the moment. So we might just have to shift everything down to be with the drugs, which essentially means everything is going to be in the same place. Yeah. The anti-glare compensators, that's what I was thinking of. I want to try and install that, and it will be a good chance for us to test out the new CBM installation kind of system, and hopefully you'll be able to learn along with me how that works, because we do need to use painkillers now to install them. So yeah, the muscle augmentation, oh, I so want to get that in us. That sounded kind of dirty. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get everything moved from up the top here. We're going to have a giant shit pile of everything now, unfortunately, which is kind of, I don't like to do it, but it isn't the worst thing in the world, because things do categorize themselves, although holy shit, that took us a while to do. Let's have a boring sandwich. It's good that it still simulates some time while we're doing that. Can we fit another one in? No, not quite. But we will have a drink. And it's raining. Drink all the clean water, yes. Let's have an aspirin while we're here, because we do want to not be in pain. I really should have slept by now as well, but we can sleep after we do any kind of installation. Let's go ahead and get rid of this table. Ah, crap, we're on the vehicle, aren't we? This is going to be an issue. Because we can't... Yeah, we can't... And it will say... Oh, we can do it there. Nice. Okay, that's good. Alright, move the 2x4s and everything else down. Okay, so, first of all, we need to make another frame. Doesn't take us very long to do. 6 minutes, perfect. And we'll go and install that frame right there. Okay, let's go. Examine vehicle, and we're wanting to have a look at this slot up here. We want to install a wooden frame, and it is just going to be a vertical frame. Just that one there. Yes, phew, I actually thought I did the wrong one for a second then. Alright, so we can install a kitchen unit there. What can we do with this RV kitchen unit? So let's go and find that first of all. So it's going to be amongst everything down here. So we just need to search for RV. At least we know everything's in the same place now, right? Okay, so, right. Okay, so a vehicle-mounted electric range and sink unit with integrated tool storage for cooking utensils. Okay, so what we want to do, I think we want the Food Co Kitchen Buddy. And I know we've talked about this in the past, making this Food Co Kitchen Buddy. Yeah, okay, so this is what we want. Oh, we'll be giving up our hand press and dice here. That's okay, because this actually works as a reloading station as it is. So we need a steel frame, that's perfectly fine. The vacuum sealer and the water purifier might be a little bit harder to come by, but let's have a look. We want to see what it will take to make the vacuum sealer. Makeshift vacuum sealer, so we need 1 small electric motor and 2 super glues. Well, let's make the super glues to start off with. That should be easy enough. We'll go ahead and make 2. We'll use bleach, not the blobs, god damn. Integrated tool set, done. Okay, so the other thing that we needed was a small electric motor, which we can make just right off the bat. That's friggin' awesome. Great. Perfect. Okay, this is why it's great to, once you actually get the skills, you quite often don't have to go looting for things because you have the ability to make things yourself, which saves a hell of a lot of time, as you can see right here. So we have a small electric motor, so now we should be able to make our makeshift vacuum sealer. Perfect, we can. 40 minutes, we'll do it. We're probably going to get dead tired for at some point in this. That's going to be okay. So let's go ahead, now that we've got the vacuum sealer, what was the other thing that we needed? Crap. Water purifier and a steel frame. Okay, so water purifier. Okay, right, what do we need? 8 heating elements, that's a lot. I don't think we can make those as well. 8 heating elements. Although we've got a lot of copper, so maybe. Can we? We friggin' can, look at that. And it's using the copper wire as well, which I'm fine. I'm fine with doing that. The copper wire, we've got a lot of it, so that's perfectly fine by me. We make our 8 heating elements. Holy crap, okay. Water purifier. There we go. Excellent. Okay, 25 minutes. Let's go ahead and make it. We'll use a glass bottle because that's a little bit more classy. Alright, so now we should be able to make the... No, steel frame. Steel frame. Don't get too far ahead of yourself, Rycon. Okay, what are we missing for the steel frame? What are we missing? Lumps of steel. Can we make a lump? Well, I'm searching for steel and I'm not seeing it. So we're just going to have to go grab some... Oh, no, okay. Apparently we can. How many lumps of steel did we need for that, for the frame? Okay. Oh, lump of steel. It's right there. How did I miss it? Okay, so... Steel frame, we need 10 lumps of steel. Cross our fingers, and yes we can. Okay, so it's going to take 800 charges from our electric forge, so it's going to use a bit of power to be able to do this, but I think that's fine. It's going to take some time though. Okay, we did it. Nice. Easy, mate. Easy. Okay, right, we're just down to the bread now, so let's just eat the bread as it is. It's not as entertaining for us to do, but hey, could be worse. Food Co. Kitchen Buddy. No, steel frame first, Rycon. One thing at a time. Okay, steel frame. Let's go ahead and make it 8 minutes. We're going to use our tool set to do it. And it is done. And there we go. Food Co. Kitchen Buddy. All done. Okay, so the only thing we're thinking now is like, so it is actually for all your home cooking needs. Okay, so we can cook there as well. So the RV kitchen unit's just going to sit around for a while. But, okay, this is great. And we're going to be able to do hand loading of ammunition here as well. So, nice. It can dehydrate. Perfect. Friggin' perfect. Let's go ahead and make this thing. Alright, done. And we actually memorized how to do it at the same time. Have something to eat, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing installed. Examine the vehicle. Have a look up the top here, and we're going to install our Food Co. Kitchen Buddy. Hell yeah. Just like that, it's done. Great. Perfect. We friggin' have it right there. Okay, so let's see. Purify water in carry container. Purify water in vehicle tank. So we can just purify here dead easy now. Holy crap, it just purifies it all. No way. So that might have actually kind of boned us a little bit. Let's have a look at the vehicle. Oh yeah, so we got 2 things of clean water. Crap. So I wonder if we can siphon water from... so we got 2 clean water tanks now. Pour into contain... shoot. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, that's okay. I'll just, that's a lot of clean water. I think that's fine. It purifies all of it. It purifies all of that water. Holy crap. It would have used a bit of power to do that as well. Actually, only used 1% of our power, so that's really not that bad. Okay, so now if we have a look at our meat, we should be able to dehydrate that just fine. Okay, we need a little bit more than that. Dehydrate tainted meat, and easy peasy. So we got more than enough charges. We could actually use the charcoal smoker to be able to do that, but we're going to use the charges from the food dehydrator. And here we go. It took a long time, but we got it done. And I'm guessing that would have just stayed down there. So that's good. Good for us. Let's have a drink, and let's have some of... You know what? We'll actually make some boring sandwiches really quick. Okay, no, we're actually missing mustard. Hey, well, I guess we're just having bread for now then. Just as it is. And we are going to allow Dusk to go to sleep. And guys and gals, that is where we're going to put the cut-in, because we are 30 minutes into it. We are just going to wait for this to pass though. We dream about a zoo, yet again, as the day goes by and we wake up hungry and thirsty. I will see you all in a moment. Alrighty, so first of all, let's make sure that we actually get Dusk fed and watered, I think is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Finish that off. We feel our head getting warm. Okay, well the temperature is rising. Wow, holy crap! Yeah, we're quite hot. We are quite hot. Far out. Okay, well I mean that's the fur that's actually helping us out there. So let's look at taking a few things off then. If our head is getting hot, do we have any helmet liners on or anything of the like? What are we rocking at the moment? The flame resistant hood we might have to take off. That will help with that a little bit. It's dropped down a tiny bit, but only really a tiny bit. Let's have a look at taking off some other things then. What else do we have on our head? Let's have a look. Leather cloak and survivor's helmet. Yeah. Well, I guess the survivor's helmet, maybe, did we upgrade them all to be lined? I think maybe we did. Yeah, I think we have. So it's decently warm. I mean, 15 isn't too warm, really. I don't know why we're as warm as we are. I think it is just the fur is actually making us that much warmer, so we don't actually need as much. I'll see if we settle down a little bit here. But yeah, if we're feeling warm all the time, that's probably not ideal. Yeah. Okay, alright, well that is done. Next thing for us to have a look at is installing the... Let's see. Okay, so we do want to... Where are you? I know it's around here somewhere. The others we're still not going to be able to do just yet. They're still, they're too far off for us for now. The cornea, I think we're not going to be able to do. Same with the cerebral booster. I think they were a 30% chance of failure, and that's just not... Yeah, I'm not on board with that. The power storage CDMs, though, we will try and install. This is probably going to be the same thing again, but we'll take both of them, and we'll take the power storage CBM. No, we won't, because it's not going to allow us to do so. Okay, so if we were to do this, we need to try and grab some boosters, things that are going to help us out. So we need to grab the Adderall, first of all. Yeah, that kind of worked. And we also want to grab some of our electronic cigarettes. There we go. Okay, electronic cigarette, that one there. Okay, so let's go and activate our electronic cigarette if we can. Let's see, where are you? Drugs, electronic cigarette, smoke that. Okay, that's going to help us out. And we will take some of the Adderall as well. Okay, so I hope that we don't, overdo it here. We're not able to see our skills for some reason there, but our intelligence is super freaking high, just like us right now, because apparently that's what you need to do when you install CBMs. Yeah, and we need to take some painkillers as well, apparently. So let's go ahead and take some aspirin. We'll just take one aspirin for now. We'll see if that is going to do the job. We might need something a little heavier. We might need to take some of the codeine. But if we're going to install this one here, you need to take painkillers. Yeah, I did. Okay, what else do we need to take? Let's take some codeine. Okay, I'm not going to overdo it. If it's saying... Are you freaking kidding me? I've taken painkillers. This is stupid. Okay, so how much do I need to take? And is there some new item that's called painkillers? Or are aspirin and codeine not... are they not counted as being painkillers? Because I'm pretty sure they are. Taken to relieve pain, almost as though it kills the pain. And you shouldn't be taking more than one. Sure, it takes a few seconds for it to take effect. Maybe we'll take a walk around like this. You know, we'll take a walk. We're starting to get hot, okay? All right, let's try again and see if we can do it or not. Okay. Thank you for the information. Intensity of painkillers you've already taken is 6% of the threshold that will allow you to install bionics. It will take 32 minutes for painkillers you've already taken to achieve maximum effect. Okay, that's good information. Obviously, painkillers, they don't take effect immediately. I know we all know this with headaches. It takes a little while for it to kind of kick into gear. So it's good that it's actually giving us this information, because if we were just guessing otherwise, this is how so many people have died. So 32 minutes from now, so we'll check back in 32 minutes. I will do my friggin' darnest to remember that come 12 o'clock we should be good to go. And we should be okay to install. The only unfortunate thing is that our intelligence, etc., is just going to start to drop down, which is kind of shit, unfortunately. But there's not much else we can do about that. I'm just going to kind of keep, like, just, you know, we could just, well, I think we'll just wait. It's going to be the safest way to do this, I think. Oh, we're getting warm and it's slowing us down. That's not so good. It is much hotter outside, which means that we'll be able to plant, and it's been time. God damn it. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to check out that real quick. Okay, let's take a quick hit of our electronic cigarette. Okay. Alright, activate the anti-glare compensators. Okay. 60% of the threshold. It will take 0 minutes for the painkillers you've taken to... Okay, so do we need to take more? Is that what it's saying? Okay, we need to take friggin' more. Ugh. Another aspirin. Okay. We'll take a little walk. See where we're at. It's going to start dropping down now. This is painful. I don't want to kill us. It's too risky. It's too risky. We're not going to do it. It is too risky. Too risky for me. We're going to take our cloak off. I don't think we're going to need it. We can just drop it into our cart for now, because we're going to return it to our car, because that is going to be making us rather warm. And for the first time in a while, hey, we just see our little claws. Well, they're not little, they're giant. They're quite large. But that was what was causing the majority of the warmth for us. We might actually be able to put this hood back on, and we will put it underneath everything. Yeah, so our mouth is actually hot now, so we can actually get rid of the scarf altogether, I think. So let's have a look at head real quick. We want to put that underneath that, because that makes sense. And our feet are actually warm as well, so we'll probably end up taking off the wool socks and taking off the scarf. Okay, drop it. No, we'll just go ahead and drop over here. We want to drop, first of all, the survivor mask we're going to hold on to. The gloves we're going to hold on to as well. Actually, no, I don't think we're going to need the gloves. So we'll drop those off. I feel like we should have them, just in case. So let's go drop them here, because we'll return them to the vehicle eventually. So we're going to drop that off. We're also going to drop the scarf off. Wherever you are. Scarf loose. There. Nope. Scarf loose. Okay. Boom. What else did I take off? Just the socks, right? And did I drop the socks in here? No, I did not. Clothing. Wool socks. Drop them in there. Okay. Yeah, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. We're still under a stimulant for now. But not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm feeling good about everything in the house for now. Unfortunately, our friend Rupert is long gone. Nothing we can do about that. It is what it is. Now I'm wondering if we should do some more exploration. I am still wanting to find a sewage treatment plant. And I'm thinking maybe heading out that way, along that road. We don't know where that road goes yet. So I think we're going to take Bogart out, and that's what we're going to do for this part of today's episode. Grab it. Grab the engine crane. Let's get moving. Oh, I almost forgot the head torch. I nearly forgot it. So let's go ahead and grab it. Get that, and we shall wear it. Okay, now we'll just control the vehicle if we can real quick. Like so, and we will turn off the recharger. Boom. Okay, great. Done. I would love to get more atomic lights throughout here as well, just so we can light up our room a little bit more. I feel it'd be nice, and I feel it'd be something that Dusk would want to do. Okay, and this door is here, is the one we're after. Close it up. Do we have our bow on? We do. Okay, great. And let's go ahead and drop everything into the back here. So let's just go like that, and we'll shift everything across, including the Barrett, which I am really looking forward to trying out, because that thing is a freaking beast. Wield it? Can we not store it in our inventory? Why is why are we bionics? Son of a bitch. Bionics, among other things that we do not need to have on us right now. So we're going to go ahead, drop that off, along with all that meat as well. Jeez, okay, no wonder. And I was picking up all the casings. That's a lot of batteries. Too many batteries. Let's go drop 700 off. Duct tape, 2 springs. And let's drop those off. And that, anything else? I will drop that ammunition off, but we'll drop it off over here. That should be better now. It is better. Great. Okay, so let's not wield that. Store it in our inventory. Perfect. Let's get on the move. Okay, heading up into here. And we'll go ahead and crank this thing open. Perfect. I will fix Bogart one day. We'll get there. Okay, so let's head back out into the field. We're going to zoom right out for this, and we're going to get driving at speed, because we're doing right. We should be wearing sunglasses though. You know what? Let's wear the mask for now. That should protect us from the glare. And it does. Yay. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, apparently not. Does nothing to protect us from the glare. Okay, and maybe we should have the umbrella out as well. A little dangerous for us to do that while we're driving, but what can you do? Let's go take off that mask as well. You should never do any of these things while you're driving, ever. In real life and in Cataclysm, not a great idea. Keep on rolling. Just dodge down here a little bit. Dodge the dog. Okay. 64 isn't too bad of a temperature. Sorry, temperature? Not temperature. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Speed. Okay, so we're approaching the minefield now. We'll just drive straight around that. Okay, so we're making pretty good time, actually. So I think we'll zip around the left-hand side of the Meteor town. Or at least the part of Mount Auburn that's been hit by... I say meteors, they're not meteors, it's craters we're looking at here. Watch out, Bobcat. Oh, there's a Hornet down there, and there is a gun. Did I leave that there? I think I must have. Double barrel shotgun, well shit. Okay. We don't really need it, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, wow, holy shit, there's a lot of action here. So let's hope that we're going to be able to drive Bogart around all of this without any trouble. Because there are a decent number of them here, holy shit. Watching out for the rabbits. Okay, whoa, big pack of wolves. Just drive around everyone there if we can. Okay. Whoa, that's a freaking shocker brute. Okay, okay. Yeah, we need to be on the move. Leave them the hell behind. Okay, what have we got in there in the garage? Nothing worth stopping for. Not with all of this. And crap, it's the edge of town, isn't it? Shit. Well, that is what it is. Let's check out the north side of town then. Damn it, it's the end of the road. And we want to get away from that grappler as soon as possible because, yeah, yeah, if he grabs a hold of us, he will pull us out of this vehicle, and that's the last thing that we want to happen. Okay, there's a big wreck here. God damn, there's so many. The town is really alive with the sounds of screaming. Okay, alright. I think the field is still going to be safer for us, so we're going to try and go for it. Oh, hey, Migo, what's up, yo? Hydrogen canister. Interesting. Teleporter. Hell yeah. Electronic circuit theory. I'm trying to see what that hash is that we're seeing on the ground over there. We might just go move over and have a look, see what it could be. Ah, it's an ammo belt. Okay, alright, so we're going to start turning if we can to get away from this Migo. Okay, not bad. We'll leave it in the dust, and we'll just keep on driving around the hordes of the dead out here. It's been a little while since I've checked. Oh shit, we're actually getting quite low on fuel. It's been a while since I have checked how much fuel we have in this. 13%, that's perfectly fine. That's fine. That's heaps. It's heaps. Apparently yeah, okay, we've been up here. Yeah. Oh, hello. There's a big worm around here somewhere, but there's also just a nice little grouping of regular zombies, and sometimes those regular zombies are amazing to go for, and you know what? We're going to have to fight them because there is a crate drop here. So these are supplies that the military left in the field, and supplies that can be very beneficial to us. Okay, so let's step off this thing. Okay, 2 dynamite. Hell yes, it's explosives. That's what I like. Alright, get this thing open. C4, a makeshift gas canister. We'll take it. First aid, codeine, okay, good. MRE, some clean water. Let's just drink the clean water if we can. There we go. Okay, 2 cigs. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna want them or need them. No, we're gonna leave them. We're gonna leave them. Okay, alright. It's time to stand our ground. Let's see. Do we have time to put that in our inventory? Yes, we do. Alright, so let them come. Dusk stands in place and waits, sinking her fangs into the first zombie that approaches her. Another takes its place as she slices its feet out from underneath it. Another dies as they slowly start to group around her, attempting as best they can to surround her. However, they fail in that endeavor. Unable to penetrate her armor, but one actually did get through there for a time, holding onto her hands with its teeth. But before long, they are all dead. Really, regular zombies aren't going to pose any kind of threat to us at this stage. So we're going to very quickly go and butcher them as quickly as we can. And then we're going to go and dump all these good things up in here. So all of those first of all. The MRE, and anything else? No, that's all for now. But we'll go and grab this tainted meat. I will grab the tainted bones if we can. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to now. Charcoal isn't going to be such a big thing for us. Yeah, plus we'll be over encumbered. I'm going to drop it on that side there. Okay, there we go, dropping them off. Jump to the seat, eat some bread, eat some more bread, and start this thing up. Okay, let's reverse first of all. Wrong way. That'll do. And let's zoom out. That's the wrong zoom. Here we go. Okay, so still trying to head to the north of town right now. Get some more exploration in. And we've seen a zombie necromancer, my favorite. No, actually my favorite is obviously the zombie soldier there as well, damn. Is the corrosive zombie. Easily my favorite. And you know what? We are just going to stop and we're going to kill this guy because he could be trouble a day in the future. So we stop the vehicle and we start to slash at this zombie necromancer who is running at us across the field. We sink our fangs in and tear him to shreds. Okay, no, don't stop butchering. Do you have a cloak on? That's kind of cool. Oh no, a clock. I'm an idiot. It's this one here, right? Yeah, there we go. That's all that tainted meat. We aren't doing a tainted meat run right now. This just coincides that that's what I was doing. Well, I'm grabbing it because we can right now. We could kind of go through this equipment here because it looks like it was a military crash. And I know there is a minefield there. Don't worry, I have seen it. Scar L. We've got the Scar L already. That's what we were using. Apparently the Scar H is much better when it comes to doing long-range combat than the Scar L. I don't know what the difference is there. I'm wondering if one is heavy, one is light. It might be as simple as that, but generally, whenever I try and make an assumption about guns, it's almost always wrong. So it's probably the opposite. Okay, so let's keep on moving. Gonna jump up the speed a little bit here. Apologies for all the clicking and clacking, but it is one of these games where we just click and clack like nobody's business. What? Are they all squirrels? What the hell? Black rats. Okay, they weren't showing up for some reason. It's because they're right there. There is an antlered horror and that's a whole pack of Grim Howlers. Holy shit. Grim Howlers being zombie dead things. Zombie wolves. There we go. I did it. I said the words. Okay, and the Hornet, we don't want to... No, it's Giant B, and we want nothing to do with that. And there is, like, nothing up here for us at all. What is that? A bowling alley? I got excited. It was a big B. It seemed like it would be something really impressive and awesome. And it's a bowling alley. So, not so impressive. We want to get away from those grapplers. We do not want them to pull us from the vehicle. It's the last thing we want. So let's just go get some distance from the town. I think we're going to be wrapping things up in just a moment. I did want to just see a little bit more of what was going on up here. We can see that there probably is a connection through to this area, so we can make our way up to the apple orchard, which we should actually be able to get some things from. Actually, hang on, the apple orchard's up here. There's a great big thing here. We might be able to harvest some of them, potentially. So that could be worth us driving out to. And we have some roads up there we can explore as well. So I think we might actually try and continue along that way, but guys and gals... No, actually that isn't going to be the next episode. We're going to continue on for a little bit longer. Apologies for the fake outro there. We are close to wrapping things up, but you know what? I think we can fit in a little bit more today. So I'm just going to continue on as best we can with Dusk, avoiding these boulders. There we go. Good job. So hopefully there is going to be a way through here, because sometimes the swamps and trees can kind of lock us up, and shit, looks like that might be what's happening here. Okay, it is, but it's not too far. So let's just we just pull the handbrake there. We should be able to get through this. I might have to do some tree clearing. Yes, it looks like we will have to do some tree clearing. What the hell? Really? Giant dragonfly, you're going to try and start a fight with me? Okay. Okay. Really? Alright. So, we need to try and get rid of these, right? So, I don't know if we're going to be able to... Yep, we can. Alright. We don't want to be standing in that bush. That dragonfly is not going to be super easy for us to grab. Let's just destroy that. Destroy this tree if we can. It's just a young tree, so it's not too hard for us to destroy. Wow, that bush took a fair amount. Just clearing the way. Okay, good job, Dusk. Nicely done. Jump back in. Have some more bread. Get this thing started, and we're just going to roll through nice and easy. Don't stare either way. Okay, we're through. Okay, so we might have to go down here, although I am seeing a river, which is kind of not so good for us. Yeah, I mean, we might stand a better chance of getting up that way there, so we might have to drive north here. We'll try that. We'll see if north is going to be a winner for us or not. I am a little concerned that we might be using up a ton of gas. No, we've used 3%, so we're good for a decent while longer. Okay, what are we dealing with over there? Looks like it might be drug dealers. It's Amigo and a smoker zombie. The giant bee is probably going to try and come for us, but we're fast enough to get away. Okay, we can see something up here. Slime pit. Holy shit. Okay. You know what? I've never actually been to a slime pit before. Wow, that was an epic tail slide there. Drifting like a beast. Let's see if we can get this thing open. Okay, just some water. We'll get slaked. Why not? Alright, jump back into this thing, and we're going to head out towards the slime pit, which, yeah, I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up today's episode, but I've never been to one of those before. So, I will be interested to see what we're going to find in there. This is the thing that I think I enjoy the most about Cataclysm, is the exploration side of things. And we are seeing a blob, not a, yeah, that is probably a rather large blob. We're seeing lots of other small little things here. What is that? Small blobs, okay, so there's a lot of them. Holy shit, I feel like I maybe should have had some flame related weapons here. Are they paying attention to us right now? Oh yeah, they are, and they're all hostile. Holy shitballs. Okay, holy crap. With that, guys and gals, I'm going to be wrapping up the episode here. I think we may have been able to find something better than the sewage samples. We're going to be getting blob globs from this source. I hope you'll join me in the next episode. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, would it react differently with a child? No. Stay tuned.